I I pray for the most part whenever I do feel that way. I don't ever feel resentful much
Mhm.
anymore. Again, I've realized the purpose of everything that I've gone through, so I've really been able to rechannel all the negative energy and make it a positive. And I know that it's so hard for people to do that. For a lot of people to do that, and so I really, if I do seep into depression, which happens, I definitely try to kind of flip the energy and start talking about it and sharing it. Or I'll think about, why was it hard for me to leave? And then I'll educate people, whether it's like online, on YouTube or something. I'll literally just try to turn the negative energy into a positive situation. I think that while I was going through this situation, and especially with my legal case, in which I wrote about in my book, I was alone a lot. And so I realized later that God was working on me, and He was working on my spirit and even the way that I cope. And so it gave me a lot of time to think. It gave me a lot of time to research. And so I really just tried to use the time to educate myself on different things with violence and even psychological traits of abusers and victims. Why do people stay? And so I think that is really what has worked for me. Certain high profile cases would make me angry. Like, for instance, the Ray Rice and Janae Rice situation. I was very upset with how society attacked her. And, that made me very, very angry. So it started to make me look at this issue in different ways.
Mhm.
Whenever there was a public sort of situation that had to do with domestic violence, I began to analyze it more. So I really started to become like a psychologist in my own head, and like I gave myself like a PhD in all types of things. So I think that the media definitely made me think a lot about things. And although, my first reaction might have been like, "Ugh, why did they ask her that question, or why are they doing
Mhm.
this?" That later on, I was able to use it as a way to sort of think deeper, even and learn more about why I behaved the way I did when I was going through it. I think I'm coping really well. Of course, there are always flashbacks, and
Mhm.
after you are departed from a situation for a while, sometimes you begin to romanticize things, and you might think, oh, it wasn't all that bad. And so now it's like I've trained myself to know the truth, and like to really accept it and like accept everything that happened. Because for a while, I didn't even want to believe that I was like a victim, because
Mhm.
I fought back and I wasn't depending on him financially, and the typical things that people, this picture that people paint of victims of domestic violence. So now I think that I'm coping really, really well. Definitely, paying it forward and helping other women get out of not only these types of situations but others, and really just own their past has really helped me.